Welcome folks, in this kick-ass tutorial I will be explaining the Cafcass Safeguarding Call and letter. But wait, I am the McKenzie friend who just keeps on giving, and I am holding in my hand the actual Cafcass internal interview plan for family court advisors on how to conduct a safeguarding telephone call, and it even contains all the questions that they may ask. Unbelievable. If you want a copy of this 9-page internal Cafcass document, all you have to do is to go to contactphil.co.uk, complete the form and say something like, "Hey Phil, you are kick-ass amazing. Please can I have a copy of the Cafcass Safeguarding Interview Plan? And perhaps you also would like to tell me something about your case." I will then send you a link where you can download it. So let me introduce myself. I am, of course, Philip Kedge, the kick-ass McKenzie friend, the director of the McKenzie Friend UK network, a one-stop shop for all your family court solutions-based needs, taking the path of #LikeNorHate. Now, nothing I say represents legal advice, as you don't need legal advice and you don't need family lawyers. Family lawyers who all too often stir the pot of acrimony and hate for their financial gain, engage in thousands of pounds of totally unnecessary work, and leave people in crippling financial debt, and have absolutely no duty of care to any child. How disgraceful is that? I provide all the family court information that you may need as a layperson. So, let's do it. The safeguarding phone call is the first interaction that you will have with Cafcass, who is the family court advisor. They will arrange a phone call with both parties, which will take place after the C100 application has been submitted, but before the first hearing, called the First Hearing Dispute Resolution Appointment. You can expect the Cafcass phone call to last for up to 1 hour. The purpose of the safeguarding phone call is threefold. Firstly, to ensure that the children are safe and well and being looked after by at least one of the parents. Secondly, to understand the reasons why the application is being made and the differences between both parents in relation to child arrangements or any specific issues or prohibited steps orders. Thirdly, to assess any safeguarding issues around domestic abuse, alcohol or substance misuse, or any other relevant matters of concern. The Cafcass officer will explain who they are, their role, and will answer any questions you have as openly as possible. Remember, you are the service user. So, should you prepare for the safeguarding phone call? Well, yes, of course you should. This is tactically one of the most important interactions throughout the family court process, and this can set the path moving forward. You need to consider things such as: did you declare war on your ex, throwing spurious allegations of hate? Do you denigrate your ex and their parenting styles and abilities? Do you present yourself as an irrationally anxious, emotionally challenged, hateful parent? Or do you take the path of like not hate, wishing to build bridges and to move forward promoting positive co-parenting? Do you wish to present yourself as being child-focused, approachable, measured and reasonable? And of course, where there are relevant safeguarding concerns, how to present them calmly, clearly and in a reasonable way. In other words, avoid being angry, frustrated, pressurising or coming across as hysterical. Now this next bit is brilliant. If you are daft enough to be paying for a completely pointless family court lawyer, they are not allowed to be present, but you are allowed a McKenzie friend from the McKenzie Friend UK network to be present at the safeguarding call, to listen, take notes and to quietly assist you. You see, Cafcass cannot insist that a service user engages with them on their own. You are entitled to have a friend present. And now a crucial point. Are you recording the Cafcass interaction? If you have not considered doing that, you simply must, after this, watch my vlog called "Can I Record Cafcass Interviews? The Definitive Answer Revealed." Now please remember, nothing that you say is in confidence. Anything you say can be written down in the safeguarding letter and presented to the court and your ex. So, on that note, let's move on to explain the safeguarding letter. The safeguarding letter is a short report that presents a summary of the information obtained from the phone calls. It will also include the results of local authority and police checks. The report will conclude with recommendations for the court to consider at the first hearing. Recommendations may include whether the court needs to consider fact-finding hearings to determine allegations of abuse or harm, recommendations on interim direct or indirect contact, and whether a Section 7 report may be required at this stage. If there are no safeguarding issues, the letter may suggest that there is no further requirement for the court to involve Cafcass. The safeguarding letter is highly influential and is very likely to determine the potential pathways through the family court from that point on. That's me done, folks, and don't forget, if you want to receive a copy of the Cafcass Internal Safeguarding Call interview plan, visit contactphil.co.uk and complete the form and ask me for a copy. I'm Kedge, the kick-ass McKenzie friend. See you again very soon.